Hey everyone!
How's it going?
As promised, we're gonna do a little engagement Q&A to answer some questions that we've been getting and talk about all that fun stuff.
I'm going into all the details of this magical weekend, our relationship, and when we knew this was gonna result in this.
When we knew. When did we first meet?
We met on a project in 2017 in New York. And we were friendly and friends for a year and a half. I was already in another relationship, and then as soon as he found out it ended, he slid into the DMs.
I was patiently waiting for 365 days. As soon as I got tipped off, I slid in the DMs. So thank you, social media.
We were talking for a while, and it was rapidly progressing. And then he really went for it and sent a video, basically being like,
"Can we specify what the video was?"
And sent a video being like, I want to see what's here. I want to hang
What's
out.
good?
Let's do this.
And I just got home and I checked my Instagram and the dude I'm in love with just sent me this and I think I'm about to die.
I really want to hang out with you in person because I can't wait until September or October or 2019 or whatever. So, yeah. I really want to hang out with you in person because I can't wait until September or October or 2019 or whatever. So, yeah.
So I think I'm in
really
love.
want to hang out with you in person.
I am too, Anna.
Can I just say that is the only time I have ever really done that or sent any kind of video out?
It is crazy. Having known you for 4.5 years, I'm like, that was ballsy. No offense, I can't see you doing that now.
When you do things that are maybe a little out of character in order to make things happen.
I mean, it was
seal the
ballsy.
deal.
But it worked.
Shoot your shot. At least you'll know, and you won't be second guessing and questioning all your choices.
Especially with everything we've been through the past few years, it's life is so short. You gotta go after what you want. And then you were in New York 2 weeks later. We had the most magical weekend. And then I went to Toronto. And then you officially asked me to be your boyfriend.
Next to Malcolm Gladwell, and we got his
That's
blessing.
right, that was wild. Yeah, oh my god.
Long story for another video. When was our first kiss? Our first kiss took place in New York, and yeah, you definitely initiated it. I wasn't gonna do it. I was like, I don't know. Also, I'm in New York, staying with this guy that I really like. God forbid if he doesn't reciprocate or want to kiss me back, then this is gonna be a really awkward situation to
Why
handle.
in the world would you think it wasn't reciprocated? It was a ridiculous thing, out of a teen rom-com where it was we were having a magical weekend. We had just had a really amazing magical dinner, walked to this pier, and we did that middle school thing of just walking around, feeling the moment, but it's oh, are you gonna, am I gonna? And we did that for 30 minutes, and I was oh my god, and I just had to go for it.
And you broke the ice, and the rest is history. Now,
And then there was a lot more kissing after that, yeah. But the first one was just
we just had to get it out of the way, and then you did it, and I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, you could have fun.
Who was the first to say I love you? Wow, I'm noticing a pattern here.
I was gonna say that too. It's apparently I do everything.
So you told me that you loved me on a Vegas trip a few months later.
When you fall for someone, I was feeling it so intensely. It was I have to tell him. Literally each day that goes by that I'm not seeing this, it's difficult. It's bursting out at you. It was the start of the trip, and I was I don't want to wait till the end of the trip. I want to get this out, tell him, and be able to ride that high through the trip. So I did it in a Las Vegas hotel room, as you do.
You just got this look in your eye, and I was oh, he's either gonna tell me that things aren't working out. I thought it was going in a completely different direction. I obviously misread the entire situation. But then you were I love you, so I awkwardly kind of laughed, and you were taken aback.
Oh, I was mortified.
And I said it back, but that obviously was not the response you were hoping for.
I don't know, maybe I was very serious or intense, but it was a cute giggle laugh, and I think we were both overcome with emotion.
Again, does that
Lots of
surprise you?
emotion.
Does that track? Yes.
That makes sense.
When was the moment you knew you were meant for each other? Not to sound cheesy, but pretty immediately.
Pretty immediately. I will never forget, we went on this really, really beautiful day to this amazing restaurant in New York. It sat on this terrace, it's quiet, twinkle lights, and during that dinner, I pretty immediately was oh, I'm in trouble. This is gonna be very serious, and I can see myself falling for this person. We basically shut down this restaurant. We were there for 4 or 5 hours.
We didn't want to leave.
They were turning on the lights, wanting us to go, but we were so in this moment and having a great time.
Where will we get married?
no matter how you slice it or like where we do it, basically 90% of the people in our lives will have to travel because all of our people are in Arizona, California, New York, Toronto. So yeah, it'll be somewhere that like makes sense for and is like considerate for everyone, but also that we love.
What are we gonna wear?
Oh my god,
A big old gown. Like literally the most colorful dress of all time with the longest train. Can't wait. Family's gonna love it.
Oh god, haven't even started thinking about that yet.
I don't know.
What do you think we should wear? I don't know if I want to go like all formal with tuxes. I kind of want like color, you know?
I feel like the setting and also just like the theme of the wedding can kind of like influence that and sort of make or break that decision. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Stay tuned.
TBD. What part of the wedding are we most and least looking forward to? Most looking forward to the cake and celebrating with all of our favorite people. Like Mike said, we have family in so many different parts of the world, so many friends who've moved to different cities and different places. So it's gonna be kind of surreal to have everybody in one place.
It's gonna be so crazy seeing them all like interact and finally meet. They've all heard about each other. What I'm not looking forward to, and I've always been nervous about,
The money!
oh no, for me it's the dancing. Yeah.
Like between us or
like the slow dance will be fine. I hate when it's like watching like the couple like dance to like some upbeat song and I'm like, I don't want to do that in front of like 100 people.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be like a 5-minute thing. You
It
do
will not
like
be.
a very short
I am
version
excited for the
of a
slow
song,
dance. I
and
just don't want to be like the feature for like 10 minutes.
everyone's rooting for you. And probably a drink or two in at that point. Everything's gonna be fine. Speaking of dancing, what song are we gonna pick for our first dance? I don't know if I wanna like spill the beans.
Yeah,
but
we have some ideas, but it's a special song to us, especially with our journey and how much we've been through. It really makes sense. But we'll see. Stay tuned.
we'll see. Maybe we'll get them to sing live. Who knows?
That's not possible. I would die.
It's not impossible. We'll see. Maybe
Cameo.
that'll be a surprise. Little cameo. Is it weird to be wearing a ring?
I love it.
I love it. Honestly, I've never been one to wear watches or bracelets.
Yeah, we're
or
both
jewelry.
not jewelry people at all.
I'm into it. I don't mind it.
But we both wanted to just like a classic band, something that we would want to wear every day, and you know what I mean. And he went with rose gold. I did yellow gold. I'm like so in shock every time I like catch ourselves like with a ring on.
Literally, I wake up in the morning and I'm just like, oh yeah. What's our dream honeymoon destination?
Let's say it on the count of 3.
1, 2, 3.
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Okay. We're on the same page.
Okay,
We're on
good.
the same page. All is well. I mean, I'm open to anything. It's just
We are beach bums, and I've always had a daydream about like booking out of my whole life for 2 weeks. No work, no nothing, no
Turn your
devices.
phone off.
Yeah,
Just-
and just island hop around Hawaii and like surf and hike and just like drink all the Mai Tais and go to a luau and live our lives.
can't wait. Sign
Pretend
me
we're in
up.
Jurassic Park.
How did people react? Everyone was so sweet
Oh,
and
the
supportive.
love and support was crazy. It was like, especially, I mean, our families were great. Like what your dad said when I asked for permission was super touching. My friends' reactions, and I guess like I wouldn't expect anything less, but like the support that they were showering me in, the way they were like blowing up my phone in the best way the past week was like so sweet.
I feel like a lot of people in our lives witnessed us go through a lot of not so fun stuff. And so I think this kind of felt extra special. You know, when we do have something really sweet and awesome to celebrate, I think people were really excited to kind of rally behind us. And it was overwhelming. And I got emotional. I've been emotional. I'm still emotional. So I can't imagine what it'll be like on the actual day and just moving forward. Like, whew. Are you gonna cry at your wedding? Yes, absolutely. I cry at other people's weddings. Even when I don't know the person that well, I just get super emotional. I cry during most of the speeches. I don't know what it is about wedding. People look over and they're like, there he goes.
I'm concerned I won't cry. I'm not much of a crier, but I feel like when the pressure is on and I know all eyes are on me, I don't know if I will. I feel like it would happen like later. But we'll have random moments, like we talked about, like, oh, what's our like mother-son dance gonna be? Like what songs? And we both like welled up instantly, which was shocking for me. So I don't know, but I'm giving myself the grace and letting myself off the hook that if I don't cry at the vows or whatever, it's fine. I feel like I probably will be nervous. So I don't know how I would cry if I'm already very nervous. But
There's
it's gonna
no
be what it's
pressure.
gonna be. It's gonna be perfectly imperfect, and yeah. We'll make sure you have tissues in your pocket.
Last but not least, what kind of cake do you want? Everything. All of the above.
You can choose. I really don't care.
I'm gonna be honest, at the last few weddings I've gone to, I don't even really remember people eating the cake because at that point people are like on the dance floor.
Oh, that is not true. Cut to the clip of you eating Lisa and Allie's cake.
I feel seen. I just wanted dessert and people kept pulling me away to go dance and I was like, I just need 2 minutes to just enjoy a little bit of everything and then I will meet you back on the dance floor and we can have
Maybe not everyone eats the cake, but he certainly does.
I sure do. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching and we'll be back with another pretty okay video pretty darn soon.